Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel STF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking, and this time we have another installment of the Battle Company's faction reviews, and we got two new factions from April 2018 edition of White Dwarf, and we'll tackle both of them. So you'll see the next one, which is Denizens of Mirkwood, sometime in a very near future in a review, but this time we'll tackle the Last Alliance. So the Last Alliance has been long awaited from the community. We have been wanting to see Numenorians for a long time in battle companies, and this is a way to get Numenorians, although I would like to have a Numenorian warband of its own. So I'm not at all salty. I just think they deserve a Numenorian warband of its own. Perhaps along with a re-release of the bowmen in metal. The Numenorian bowmen have been out of production for quite some time. So and we'll talk a bit more about that. So as all with all battle companies, you start off with a starting company, or you can use 50 points to purchase your own battle company. So the suggested starting battle company is 2 High Elf Warriors with Elven Blades, 1 High Elf Warrior with Elf Bow, and 3 Warriors of Numenor with Shields. So all of this you can get out of a single plastic box set. I think it takes about half the models in that box set, so you'll have 1 Numenorian Warrior extra, as well as 2 Warriors, High Elf Warriors with Elven Blades, and 3 with bows. So you do have more models to work out with from the Last Alliance box set. As your warband progresses, you can purchase reinforcements for influence points. So the reinforcement table is on a 1, it's nothing. On a 2, it is a Warrior Numenor with Shield. On a 3, it's a Warrior Numenor with Spear and Shield. On a 4, it's a Warrior Numenor with Bow. On a 5, it's a High Elf Warrior with Elven Blade. And on a 6, it's a High Elf Warrior with your choice of weaponry. So, a few points about this. There will be no heroes with horses in this warband at all. Reason for this is that none of these warriors can take horses, and so then your heroes can't have access to it. So they can only have shields, they can only and elven bows and bows. You can have elven blades, but you can't really have and spears, of course. So you can't really have horses in this warband at all, which I find a shame, because you can do lovely converting with Numenorians on horses as well. Hoping that will change in the future. They also have an army-specific hero upgrade, which is Unrivaled Alliance. The alliance forged between men and elves has brought out the best in both races as they fight against the Dark Lord. If the hero is a man, they gain +1 bonus to the duel rolls if there's a friendly elf within 3 inches. If the hero is an elf, they gain a +1 bonus to the duel roll if there is a friendly man within 3 inches. Which I find is an awesome cool rule, because it really helps out the alliance. Because you had, what was it, in the fan-made version of Battle Companies, which was used predominantly before the new supplement came out in December. There was a Last Alliance warband there as well, but you only had 1 elf. I think there was 1 elf and the rest was Numenorians. So it was high up on the humans and very few elves in there. But this one has roughly 50-50, and there's a 1 in 3 chance to get an elf on a recruitment roll without spending extra influence points. So of course you can balance this out as you go as well. So I think that is an awesome, cool rule. So how to play this? I think the warriors are strong. Elves backing up humans is something we see quite a lot, especially with Lake Town in the competitive scene. So yeah, I think this is a good warband, and it is fairly cheap. So so the only thing you would need is a fine cast blister of elves with spears, if you want to have elves with spears, and then you have to buy yourself a Warrior Numenor with spear and shield, and you can either convert or find a way to purchase the Warriors of Numenor with bows if you don't have them already. So that can be kind of pricey to get the Warriors of Numenor with bows. The rest of them are available either in the Last Lines box set or as blisters. So the Warriors of Numenor with Spear and Shield is still metal, available from GW, and the High Elf with Spears are in Finecast. Alright, so that was it for this review of the Last Lines Warband for Battle Companies. Please join us next time for another review, and until then, I have been Andreas Norwegian Viking. Please comment, like, share and subscribe. Consider supporting STF on Patreon using the link in the description below, and as always, support your hobby.